Today I'm going to talk about Picture Jasper, one of thousands of types of jasper from around the world. You see, I'm a rock hound, a person who collects minerals, at least technically. To me, a real rock hound is somebody who goes out there and digs rocks, pulls them out of the ground, pulls them out of the sides of mountains, someone who gets dirty, somebody like Rookie Rockhound. He's a real rock hound, although I've not seen him digging or getting really dirty yet. We'll see. I'm sort of like a rock puppy. Anyway, for years I collected and polished hundreds of different types of rock, mostly agates and jaspers because, well, they're beautiful. But there are a lot of other very interesting rocks that are not particularly colorful or beautiful in traditional ways, like Turritella agate. Have you seen this one? Then I got started with opal, and I only do other rocks occasionally. Why opal? Well, opal's just a lot more addictive. The others are very attractive and I love them, but, well, a lot of you guys understand what I mean when I say the word opalholic, don't you? I wanted to give you a heads up because there will be a giveaway with this video. I'll talk about that near the end. Be sure you catch that. So let's talk about Picture Jasper. Picture Jasper is not only colorful like most other jaspers, but it gives us a picture. It sort of tells us a story. It says, like, check me out, man. Look at my rolling hills and my mountains, sky and lakes, trees. And did I mention sky? Well, the basic story is about the same for most pieces of Picture Jasper, but it's the variation that really keeps us coming back for more. Picture Jasper is so fascinating that eventually you stop looking at it as a scene from nature and more as a work of art. You'll see what I mean in a minute. I've spoken about jasper in the past. I did a segment on ocean jasper, but I really didn't say what jasper is. What the heck is jasper? Well, jasper is quartz. Okay, you're saying, where are the crystals? Good question. Well, the crystals are there. Well, just look at it under the microscope in this scene. Nothing particularly interesting here, right? Okay, let's turn on polarized light. Boom. So, jasper is actually microcrystalline quartz, but the actual term for this is cryptocrystalline. But we trapeze artists use the term cryptocrystalline because we want people to be impressed. It makes us sound intelligent. We're not. Both jasper and agate have this microcrystalline quartz pattern. So what exactly is the difference between jasper and agate? They're both beautiful, they're both colorful. What the heck is the difference? Well, the difference is jasper is opaque, whereas agate is at least partially translucent or even transparent. I find this easiest to see in arrowheads because they're so thin. Here are two polka dot agate arrowheads. You can see they're translucent. And this is Mukaite jasper, and it's opaque. But don't take my word for any of this. Let's ask an expert. Alexa, what's the difference between jasper and agate?
Jasper is a specialized municipality in western Alberta, Canada. Agate is a common rock formation consisting of chalcedony and quartz as its primary components.
Thank you. So now you know. Another characteristic of agate that is usually not seen in jasper is banding. Botswana agate. It's beautiful, and there's no mistaking the banding here. Or are those just lines? What is a band? Alexa, oh, never mind. One thing you should know, one rock, one location. Every type of jasper and agate comes from a very specific region of the world, generally a very small area geographically. And once that particular stone has been removed, completely mined, there is no more. For example, Mexican crazy lace agate comes from one small area in the state of Chihuahua in Mexico. It was discovered in about 1960 and there's basically none left.
Crazy lace agate. Crazy lace agate.
All of the ocean jasper ever mined comes from several tiny mines in northwestern Madagascar whose total area is only 1 acre. And now it's all gone. Now you may find imposter stones, but there is no more ocean jasper or crazy lace agate left in the wild. It's extinct, sorta. But wait a minute, you can still get a lot of these great stones, but you can't get them out of the ground. This is where the rock sellers come in. A good rock seller will stash a whole bunch of good rock for as long as it takes to sell it, and every year that price goes up. So if you're looking for any rare jasper or agate, just look for the words Olde Stock. Old stock. You can get it, you will pay. So where can we find Picture Jasper? Well, the answer is all over the world. Mexico, Australia, Scotland, Egypt, Namibia, Indonesia, and many other countries, including the United States. In the United States, it's mostly in the West and particularly the Northwest, Arizona, New Mexico, California, Utah, Nevada, Idaho, and Oregon. I'm sorry if I neglected to mention your country or state, but you see, I've got ADD and, well, just a touch of neurosyphilis. We have 5 unsafe pandemic activities. At number 5, high 5. You should not do anything high during a pandemic. At number 4, low 5. Now, I don't think that this is the usual technique, but what the heck are they doing anyway? At number 3, toe wrestling. I know you're going to have trouble refraining, but avoid the temptation. Keep your shoes on. At number 2, buddy breathing. Well, it may be okay with your significant other, but either way, scuba divers are not going to like this. And at number 1, running with scissors. Now you might ask, what does this have to do with the pandemic? Well, everything. Virus or no virus, scissors have sharp points and you could lose a spleen. So where do we get Picture Jasper? Well, we already mentioned a few, remember? Oregon, Namibia, Mexico, Egypt, Idaho. So just pick one of these places and hop on a plane and you'll, well, in these times maybe you don't want to get on a plane. So I suggest you try eBay. I actually endorse eBay for buying rocks, jaspers, agates. I'm sure Etsy has the same thing, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure, but I'm not sure. And there are dozens, hundreds of rock shops that sell rocks, both cut and polished and rough, online. Just search for it on the internet. The magic carpet of the lazy. I hadn't made a cabochon out of agate or jasper in a long time, and they're both much harder than opal and much more difficult to grind, so this was quite an effort. This is the giveaway for this video. This is open to any of my subscribers who put the word gamma, G-A-M-M-A, in the comments. This is subscribers only. In the past, I've made them open, but apparently there are people who roam YouTube looking for giveaways. I know that I've given things to people who are just roaming, so I want this to go to my loyal subscribers, one of them anyway, for this particular video. So, gamma. Gamma's the word, not alpha, not beta, not delta, gamma. You'll get these hills with a little vegetation and clouds and sky, and maybe that's the sun. Look at that, it's behind the cloud. So there it is. Good luck. A lot of the information, images, and inspiration for this video comes from Hans Gamma, legendary lapidarist now living in Arizona. He's an internationally acclaimed authority on jaspers and agates, and he gave me permission to use images from his book, but only if I agreed to mow his lawn. The book is entitled Picture Jaspers from the Northwest and is co-authored by Lawrence Jensen. The going price is $39, and you can buy it directly from Hans Gamma. Just go to eBay, just search for Picture Jaspers from the Northwest, and it will come up. He will send you a signed copy of it. Highly recommend it. Where did you get that? That belongs to Princess Di. Kate Middleton. That's ridiculous. What's wrong with you? Put some clothes on. Don't smirk at me.
It is what it is.
It is what it is? What do you mean it is what it is? Don't pick your nose. It's disgusting.
I am a big fan of yours and subscribe to your channel. I like Sheila more than I like you. I would like to jump her bones.
I seldom talk about this seriously, but I wanted to tell you that if you like the videos, subscribe to the channel. If appropriate, click the like button. Also, leave comments. I read every single comment that I get, and as many of you know, I reply to nearly all. Well, that's about it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.